Hi, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and the Apple special event is still continuing in San Francisco, and I can bring you yet another update with some specifications and some of the features of the new Apple iPad. So it's a really exciting announcement from Apple. The iPad is going to weigh just 1.5 pounds, 0.5 inches thin, as they put it. I would say 0.5 inches thick myself. 9.7 inch IPS display, so nice high quality display, full capacitive multi-touch screen, and 16 to 64 gigabytes of flash storage on the device. Now, the processor inside the iPad has been developed by Apple, and it's a 1 gigahertz Apple A4 chip. We've also got Wi-Fi 802.11n, Bluetooth 2.1, speaker, microphone, accelerometer, compass, the list goes on, and that 30-pin dock connector on the bottom of the device. It's unclear at the moment whether we're going to get a second dock connector so we can dock it in that landscape position. Battery life, you're looking at 10 hours of runtime and over a month on standby. Then Scott Forstall came onto stage, and he's going through some of the apps that will run on the iPad. Now, first up, it's really great news that all of the iPhone apps, and that is all of the current iPhone apps that run on both the iPhone and the iPod Touch, will run on the new iPad. Now, they can either be run pixel for pixel, which means you're going to get a smaller display inside that 9.7 inch iPad display, or they can be scaled up to fill the whole screen, so it's doing like a pixel doubling effect. So it does affect the quality of the graphics on the screen, but it certainly is possible to run these iPhone apps at full size. Still no mention whether you can run more than one app at the same time or whether there's background application running, so I'll bring you that in a later video update. Now there's some specific developers also announcing apps designed just for the iPad, so they're going to be running at full resolution. First up is Gameloft, and he's showing you their new app FPS Nova. Then there's the New York Times, who've also developed an app specifically for the iPad. Looks really nice. And then next up we've got Brushes, which is a very popular application on the iPhone, but this has been developed again specifically for the iPad. Looks like a fantastic painting application, even supports things like layers. And then we've got EA also announcing Need for Speed Shift for the iPad, so plenty of new applications coming out for this new device. Now, I'll be bringing you more news as I can regarding the iPad, and hopefully some news on the pricing structure for the new device.